Hey Dynamites, are you ready for an amazing week in your Mary Kay business? You know, this week is Valentine's Day, and for so many women, Valentine's Day is a special week. They've got somebody special to share it with, and someone will remember them with maybe balloons or flowers or cards or gifts. But you know, there's a lot of women out there maybe who aren't with somebody right now. Maybe they're newly divorced, single mom, or just not having someone special, and this is a week that you have an incredible opportunity to make every woman you know feel special. So I'm going to give you 4 quick ideas, and I want you to implement as many of these as you want for a blitz. Okay, number 1 idea is facial boxes. This is actually what I use. It's a black bag with pink and white polka dots. I got it from my girlfriend's house. However, you can also use really cute cardboard boxes from Dollar Tree. I actually have them in my car. I didn't think to grab it, but it's about, let's say about this tall. It's a cardboard box about this tall and about maybe that wide. And I put a little sign on the front of it. So facial boxes are a great idea. And you can put these, and I'll give you some ideas of where to put them. Another newer idea is to put out something like this. I created this on Pic Collage. It just says enter to win, free microdermabrasion facial and gift card. Text, and then you would put your phone number in there and the keyword win. And I put some of the Mary Kay clip art on the bottom. Now, I'm going to be sending this out in Publisher, but you can create it in Pic Collage. It's super easy. I made mine 5x7. I thought the 4x6s looked a little small, but you could use a 4x6 frame if you want. These I blew up to 5x7. So that's like a facial text to win, and this is a facial box. So where would you put these? Well, I want to grab a piece of paper, and I'm going to give you some ideas. Places where women wait to have their tires repaired is a great idea. A tire repair place or an auto repair place. Also, any place that possibly dry cleaners would work. Also, a tanning salon, a nail salon, at the station where your hairstylist is. Now, I know some of the hairstylists, there's makeup that is sold at their salon, but this particular thing at their station might be able to work if they even have makeup in there because it's just text to win and they're not signing up for anything or whatever. So other places, places you frequent, restaurants, delis, pizza places, any place that you tend to go. Maternity shops are great. Even like a kid's workout place or a kid's play place like the Jungle or any of those, bounce house places, any place they do kids' birthday parties. These are great. Now, I will tell you, I want you to jot this down. This is super important. Whether you place a box or a bag like this, or you place the frame, you have to go back. This is just my suggestion within 3 to 4 days of placing it. If you wait a week or 2 weeks to check on the box, almost always the box is gone. So let's say you put it out tomorrow, which is Monday. You pop back into that store or that location on Wednesday or Thursday. No later than Thursday. Ideally, Wednesday or Thursday would be great. And what the reason for that is they're going to be thinking, well, what's in it for me? How can it benefit them, the store? And so it just gives you that exposure. Now, on this picture frame thing, I did get a bright green starburst cutout sticker that I put on here. And I asked the store owner of a cafe locally if she would donate $10 if I bought $10, if she'd match me. And she said, absolutely. So I put a little green, like bright, cute sticker, starburst sticker on here. And it said on there, grand prize winner also receives $20 cafe gift card. So I will give away 1 gift card probably every 2 weeks or maybe once a month, and everyone else will get the microdermabrasion facial and a gift card. The gift card, of course, being a Mary Kay gift card of either $10, $15, or $20, depending on how much you want to give away. So idea 1 is facial boxes. And by the way, if you'll notice, key thing on here is attached a ribbon. So on the ribbon at the very end, I tie a pen. That is key. And then also I do these. I made these little slips. They're super simple. It says name, phone number. Is it okay to text you? Yes or no. And do you currently purchase Mary Kay products? Yes or no. That way you can figure out if she has a consultant. I usually punch a hole up here in the upper corner and I slide all of those through this ribbon. So once the hole is punched here, I slide them through, and on the end, I tie a pen. And I would leave a stack of about 30 of these. Now, one other quick tip, when you put out your facial box, take 2 of these slips, fold them in half, write maybe your dog and your mom's name on them, and throw them in the box. Because when they pick up the box and they shake it, if there's slips inside, they will enter. If no one else has entered, they won't enter. It's funny how that works, but that's just how it works. So idea 1 is a facial box. Idea 2 is a texting frame, and you can do both. Now, being that this is Valentine week, you could also, number 3 idea is to make some goodie bags. These little bags, I got 40 of them at the Dollar Tree. They're just 40 plastic bags. I also got another one. It's just kind of plain, has a Ziploc baggy top. And inside I have my business card with 2 eyeshadows on the back, a little bit of shredded paper stuff. I have 2 pieces of hard candy, or you could put chocolate in as long as they don't get too warm. And then I put 1 sample. So this has microderm sample, or it might have eye cream. So what I do is I say to the women when I'm going to be out this week, I say, oh my gosh, for Valentine's week, I'm honoring all women. Would you like a free goodie bag? And they're like, sure. They're a little reluctant. They're like, it's free? And I go, yeah, it's free goodie bag. Which would you prefer? Foundation, primer, or eye cream? So I make 2 bags. The ones with the hearts will have foundation, primer samples, and the ones over here will have eye cream. Now, if you don't have foundation and eye cream, maybe do a lipstick or a lip gloss. Most of you have got samples. If you don't have samples, call me. We can get creative. So let's say she says, oh, I want primer. Then I'm going to say, great. Do you want this card or just pretend this card? So I'm creating a conversation with her, getting her to stop and talk with me. And then once let's just pretend this was another bag with goodies in it. And she'd say, oh, I like this brown and green. I'd say, great, here you go. And say, by the way, I'm also giving away 6 gift certificates at the end of the day. So if you'd like to enter, all you do is we'll just text the winners. Just put your name and your cell number on here. And I always jokingly say, I don't do anything weird with your information. We just text the winners and the rest get tossed. So if there's a group of 4 women, because this happened to me day before yesterday, they were all together. They were all walking out of a coffee place. They all took a goodie bag. 3 of the 4 gave me their slip. I then scotch taped them. I bent them for the time being and scotch taped them together because I'm only going to text one of them as a winner and offer her like a $15 or $20 gift certificate. Because you don't want to call all 3 of the friends and offer them all if they were there eating together. Does that make sense? So anyway, these are little slips that I attach to this kind of a facial box. So you can also use these little slips when you go to hand out goodie bags. The other idea I had is I got these little wooden roses and I attach a lipstick sample. So I'll be handing some of them out. But you might also think about the final idea, because this is one idea, that is one idea, a goodie bag or a rose is another idea. But the last idea is what I call a silent hostess. So what you can do is you can go on your computer to Google Images and you type in at the top, Mary Kay Silent Hostess. And this is one of the many ideas on there. If you can look at this, it says Mary Kay Silent Hostess. So you would give this to one of your clients. I find that the hostess really needs to be a Mary Kay person that uses Mary Kay. I mean, you know what I mean? Like a customer of yours. So notice, if she sells $100 in outside orders, she gets 20% off her order. If she sells $200, she gets 30%. So the more she sells for you, the bigger her discount. And if she gets 2 bookings, she gets an additional $25 gift card. So this is just an example of what you could do. So can you guys imagine the blitz of activity this week? If you had 3 of your best customers or BFFs take one of these books, what I do with this is I take this flyer and print it out. And then I put inside it a lookbook and some outside order form sales receipts. There are other outside sales ones that you can do. This is just one of the many ideas. But can you imagine if you guys had some silent hostesses out, you put out 3 or 4 of these, a couple of these, or maybe you only want to do 1. Maybe you want to put out 5 frames. Whether you do the frames or the boxes, I suggest you put out a minimum of 5 to 8. And this is a great week to pass the love and to give out goodie bags and to make women feel special. So I want you to know, Dynamites, I know this week can be an absolute record breaker week of activity and love and passing and spreading that love and cheer all around. Have an amazing day and let me know which idea you like and which idea you're going to implement.